Hi, it's Mark. I'm from Moose Martin, PR editor of PunchlineGloucester.com, and welcome to Punchline Talks. Today I'm in Tesco in Brockworth. I'm with Chris Nelson, the Police and Crime Commissioner. Always great to see you, Chris. Why have you invited me down here today? Why are we standing in the middle of a Tesco store?
Well, I was invited to come down because the union are doing a little desk to explain to customers about the importance of being kind and reasonable to the staff because of the problem of abuse. I've also talked to the manager about shoplifting, which is something that we get lots of reports about around the county, shoplifting.
Now, let's be honest about it, Chris. There seems to be an epidemic of shoplifting at the moment. I know the government is bringing in or trying to change things. You know, what are the police force doing here in Gloucestershire to combat that?
Well, it's interesting talking to the manager here in Tesco's. Their approach to dealing with shoplifting is more to do with design and crime prevention and what can the shop itself do to stop shoplifting, and I think they're very effective at doing that, and we obviously will support them responding, particularly if there's an abuse involved. And we've got, this last year we've had extra patrols out for antisocial behaviour and things like that to help tackle this really serious problem.
Now, we've seen it on TV, anybody, all of us on social media have seen people walking into shops, going in, open the fridges, open the drinks cabinet and just fill in their bags, you know, but it doesn't seem the police are responding to it. What can you say about that kind of stuff?
Well, they do. There's three types of basic shoplifters: the cost of living type of shoplifter, short of food. Then there's the addict fueling their habit, and then there's the organised crime groups. And it's the organised crime groups that's the particular problem. We've seen a lot of growth recently, and that's where crime prevention and design plays a really important part. And also we've got various teams that we can deploy in response when a manager calls us out.
Now, how many police officers are there at the moment, Chris, actually working on this type of thing? Or is it just part of their daily routine?
Well, it's part of the neighbourhood police and response, and I guess across the county we've got 300 odd officers involved on all sorts of things, of which shoplifting and protection of staff are just one part of their job. Shortage of resources is always a problem. I'm hoping in the government grant in December we'll get a bit of extra money so that we can expand our resources so that we can deal better with these problems.
Okay, what would you say to the sort of retailers out there who every day are trying to make a living and they see somebody coming in taking a whole load of their stuff? What can you say to them and to the general public to reassure them?
Well, I mean, if you're a member of staff dealing with that problem, you've got to look after your own safety first of all, and I would be cautious about being over-aggressive with shoplifting. I really think design and crime prevention can play a major part in discouraging people from stealing, and then we will respond when we get called out to deal with that problem.
Chris, thanks ever so much for talking to Punchline Talks today. Always great to see you.
My pleasure.